Coming up on The Merge Out Loud, Philmont is hanging out in the Merge Studios with Tower. Stay tuned.
Hey, welcome to The Merge Out Loud. My name's Tower, and tonight we're with Charlotte, North Carolina natives Philmont, Scott and Josiah. It's so good for you guys to be here. Actually, we're filming in Chicago. You just got off the plane from a European tour. You were playing in Amsterdam, right?
Yes, we played in Holland.
Yeah, and tell me about that, because I know that people in certain European countries tend to just go crazy for American music, right?
Yeah, it was cool. You already have this like credibility because you traveled across the world, so they automatically think you're a bigger deal than you are. But
we actually got to play the main stage at the festival, and it was very strange.
Festival.
Yeah.
And how long's the band been together now?
Our band has been together for about 4 years.
And it's getting harder and harder to do music because there's so many people that are doing it because of how easy it's become to just put your stuff up online and let people listen to it. What was the breaking point for your band when you went from just guys with the guitars that were having fun to we're really serious about this?
I think we had all, well, me and Scott anyway, who started the band, we had been in bands for years before that were kind of just not very serious, just kind of doing it for fun. And we started Philmont kind of with the idea of trying to take it further than that. So, you know, it took a while to get a solid lineup and to get a good repertoire of songs. But once we kind of established ourselves, you know, we were trying to do it as much as we could. And really at Cornerstone Festival in 2007 is when a couple of the guys from EMI found us. And that was obviously a huge turning point, because that led to us signing our deal. So.
Yeah, and people don't realize what a risk it is to step out and do something like this, because you're risking your basically all the safety in your life.
Right.
You have no idea if anybody's going to like this. You have no idea if you're going to be able to pay your bills or make a real living at this. What was the tipping point that just said, I mean, was it just you loved it so much? Was it a sense of calling? Why do this when having a normal job is honestly so much easier than being in a van 250 days a year?
Well, it's just, I mean, for us, it's definitely ministry, and that's definitely what sets it apart. Because yeah, there's a whole lot of uncertainty, and you know, we just trust that God provides for us, and is going to have the opportunities, and the finances and stuff like that. And then you know, from there, you just let it go. And I mean, it's an absolute blast, and we love doing it. So we're just very grateful to be able to just, I mean, play music and not have to get a normal job or.
Yeah, but I mean, there are drawbacks to what you do too. Like, what's been the craziest thing that's happened in touring this year? You had a breakdown recently,
yeah,
right?
I'll go ahead and say 2 days ago, Josiah drug our trailer on one wheel for about a mile before somebody finally flagged us down and was like, "Your trailer!" And I look out the window and it's just like fire and sparks and stuff.
Yeah, we were completely oblivious.
You couldn't hear it. You didn't see it in the rearview mirror.
It's
Nothing.
like 40 feet behind, you know? It's like we're up front in the bus and felt a little something.
He goes, we felt this little, did you feel that? And I just thought his foot fell off the gas and he put it back, and I thought he was joking around. I'm like, but nobody heard anything. There were people in the back. Nobody heard anything dragging.
Yeah. Todd and Justin slept right through it.
They didn't.
In their bunks. So
The new video is called Back Down.
Back
Just
Down, yes.
created it. Tell me about it in 30 seconds.
It's a fun video. It's just, yeah, that's it. It's just, we wanted to make a video that was a lot of fun because we're goofy and fun, and we just, that's it.
Also fun.
And
It's
fun.
also fun.
And the video I think is
I would say fun.
fun, probably. I think fun.
Philmont, the song is Back Down on the Merge Out Loud. It's the Merge Out Loud. The band is Philmont. Coming up, we talk more with the band about the message that drives their music. Hey, welcome back to the Merge Out Loud. We're here in the Merge Studios with Philmont. Let's talk about the message that drives this band. You've been doing it for 4 years now.
Yes.
You literally live in a bus, basically, drive around the country and play the same 12 songs every night. That's your life.
Yes.
Right?
Wow, you make it sound so depressing.
No, it's awesome. I'm just saying, you know, it's a sacrifice from what a regular job is. People think it's so cool and so easy, and it's tough. You know, tell me about just really the message that you guys want to get out there, and really what's driving these songs.
Well, basically, we write songs about what, you know, the things that we go through in our lives, the things we've been through, both as just people and as Christians. we all grew up in church, in youth group, going every week, doing those kind of things, the activities, the Bible studies. And really, a lot of kids these days are in those situations, but they're just having trouble taking their faith to the next level and really committing to God and to prayer, and getting their relationship to a place where they're satisfied with it and God's satisfied with it. So that's what a lot of our songs deal with, is because we've been through those things, and we think a lot of kids feel the same way. So that's kind of our heart.
And you guys, when you're writing a song, you're basically just sitting in a room in your house or in a studio or whatever, kind of pouring yourself out into guitar chords, into lyrics on a piece of paper. That in turn becomes something at a show or a music festival that moves people towards something. You want to tell me just about like kind of the fan interaction that happens when you're out there?
For us, it's even more than that. A lot of times, the message from the songs, it takes a while. Somebody has to have the recorded material to really listen to the lyrics and have them in front of them to really connect with it. And the show, a lot of times for us, is about having a lot of fun and making that initial connection and making friends at the show. And so that we find that kids like to talk to us, and a lot of times they'll open up to us on online communities, just being like, "Hey, I'm having this problem with this. Can I talk to you about it?" And we're like, "Sure." And so it's kind of cool. It works with the music. A lot of times just grabbing somebody's attention at a show, and then later can translate to more when they're listening to it and reading the lyrics.
People going through life and the things the world throws at you, just going through life and the daily grind and everything, you can really get worn down. And a lot of people deal with, just doubt and depression and fear, but those are not the names that God has given us as believers. He's given us love and abundant joy and hope. And so that's kind of the song is, receive another name, receive the name that God has for you, not what the world has put upon you.
And also, the band throws a lot of stuff at each other in this. That's a surface level. Welcome to the Merge Out Loud. The band is Philmont that we're hanging out tonight. The video is Another Name. This is the Merge Out Loud. The band is Philmont. The song is Another Name. And you've probably seen a million videos with rock bands playing on a rooftop. These guys are doing something very different, and we're actually going to get into more about how much the band actually plays into the music videos they're creating after this. It's the Merge Out Loud. I'm Tower. Thanks for hanging out at the Merge Studios tonight. Being in music today is so much different than 10 or 15 years ago because the band literally is touching like every single aspect of what you do and how you communicate with your fans. You're actually just making a video on your iPhone. It's going up on Twitter right now, right? Tell me everything that you do that's not writing music as you tour around and connect with people.
So little of being in a band is writing music. It's just a matter of just staying connected and staying current and staying in touch with everyone. And because people have MySpace and Facebook and MyCCM and YouTube and Twitter, it's like as a band you have to be in all of those elements so that you can communicate with your fans wherever they're comfortable. So
yeah, and it's cool. I mean, you're on the stage maybe 90 minutes a night, and you're driving, and everything else is connecting with your fans, right?
Yeah, right. Exactly.
Is it weird just opening up that much of your life? I mean, just kind of saying, "Hey, here's my cereal this morning." Yeah. I like Captain Crunch.
I'm kind of used to it. It's just kind of like, it used to be like nobody used Facebook, and that was just like my family and friends, and now it's like 100,000 million people following me, and it's mostly like fans
always updating statuses and everything. It's like nothing's sacred anymore.
Yeah, nothing's secret.
Nothing's a secret. Right. You actually also self-produce all these music videos, right? So this is just you guys in the band working on it. I assume a friend's running the camera or something like that.
For a lot of them, it's a tripod running the camera.
Set it up and do it yourself.
Yeah, I mean the difference was all tripod. Actually, in the difference video, the one time there is handheld, the one friend I had helping out left because he had class the next day, so it was like 3 a.m. And me and Josiah actually took turns filming that. We're shaking the camera and stuff, so it'll swing and it'll be Josiah, and it'll swing and it'll be me. But we're never in the shot together because one of us is filming it. So.
And tell me just how do you take a song that connects with people and turn it into something visual that they're also going to like? Because there are times when you hear a song and then you see the video and you hate it.
Right. For me, it was just because I went to college for media production and stuff, and it's one thing I learned is more about the feeling behind the song. It's not like I hate when they have a video that says the video saying I'm running through this building, or the song says that, and the video is somebody running through the building. And so it's just more about the attitude and the response. Back Down's a really fun song, so we wanted the video just to be really fun and almost slightly goofy. And so I just kind of, I don't know, when I sit and listen to music a lot of times, I just kind of picture videos and like, oh, I would totally do this video for this band, or this would totally be appropriate. Stuff like that. So.
And it's funny because I say as a music fan, what you guys do yourselves is so much better than what bands a lot of times pay other people to do. A lot of money. You spin around in the difference video,
yes.
and you do a bunch of crazy stuff like that. Like, can you just tell us how you do something like that?
It's just, I mean,
you have to jump hundreds and hundreds of times to get it right.
And the whole thing is just really simple editing techniques that anyone can do with a flip cam in iMovie or Movie Maker. But it was just kind of taking that to the extreme and doing it in a video. But yeah, an entire night of jumping on a concrete floor with cardboard over it. So like the next day I felt like I got hit by a bus. But it was like 7 to 8 hours of us jumping and filming. It was quite an adventure.
To wrap up what this song and this video is together, what's the difference? What's the song about?
The song is about complacency in Christianity. Like just I was talking, a lot of kids and a lot of people in their faith, they have a basis in their faith and they get in kind of a slump, and it's just a song about pushing further. And if you're comfortable, you're not pushing far enough. You just constantly challenging, like, God, give me something else. Let me push out of your comfort zone and keep working.
Fun video, heavier message, right? More serious.
Yes.
People shouldn't have to ask, if you're a Christian. They should be able to see it by the way you live your life.
It's the Merge Out Loud. We are with Philmont in the Merge Studios tonight. Coming up, future plans for the band, and also meet the rest of the guys in Philmont, and also how you can get all the music videos you've seen tonight, actually for free. It's the Merge Out Loud. We're in the Merge Studios right now with the band Philmont. My name is Tower. Actually meeting the rest of the band. Scott and Josiah, we've been hanging out. Two people don't normally make up a band, so you introduce the rest of who we've got here.
This is Justin.
And this is Todd.
Hi guys, welcome.
Thank you. It's good to be here.
I didn't ask. You're all from the same hometown. How did you meet? How did this all come together?
We just met through other bands we were in, local bands, when they broke up, or we said, hey, you should play with us, and we broke them up.
It happened twice.
But
Yeah.
yeah, so we just kind of grew up playing music together. So.
And we're entering an era where music is just purchased differently. When we were in high school, kids bought albums, and it was always buying a CD. Now it's so much different that you can buy the song, you can buy the EP, you can buy the full length. Music's being consumed differently. You guys released a 5-song EP, and then the full length actually just came out.
Yes.
What is that like to be making songs and music that aren't necessarily going to be heard together, might just come up in somebody's playlist?
Well, that's kind of the idea of this thing we're doing, where the album, anywhere you get it at retail, is only $8. And on iTunes, if you buy the album for $8, you get the entire CD plus all 5 of our music videos thrown in. So it's really just trying to encourage people to get the full record instead of handpicking a couple songs or a video or two.
And as an artist, I mean, you put this whole CD together, the slow songs, the fast songs, different, themes and ideas, and you take a lot of time to put the order together even. And so for us, it's really important that people listen to the whole CD in its entirety. But I mean, people consume their music how they want to, and I put my iPod on shuffle. Sorry. So.
No, but it's cool that as a band you were introduced by a 5-song EP. It's cheaper for people to check out a new band as opposed to buying a full-length album. And be like, oh, I don't like this.
Yeah.
You get the EP.
That happens a lot.
All the time.
Tell me what the future holds for you guys. You're really a band on the verge. You're just releasing your first one right now. You've obviously got a ton of talent producing your own music videos and writing songs. What's coming up in the future?
Well, we just put out our full-length Attention, and so we're going to spend the fall touring in support of that, and so hopefully we'll be making a lot of new fans, a lot of new friends, and just playing a bunch of shows.
Hanging out with the guys from Philmont right now, and you spend so much time together on the road. Like, this is your lives, right?
Yes.
Just traveled to Europe together, which is really cool. Do you have any band rules so that you all get along? I mean, because you're obviously really good friends to start a band.
So many rules.
This guy is the rules police.
rule
I'm
maker?
like borderline OCD, very clean.
Okay. Like, you have to take off your shoes to get in the bus.
I'll vouch for past borderline.
Pass the border.
Pass borderline.
I'm serious. I just made up a new rule of there's no we have this airport shuttle type bus, so it's enough space, but it's not huge, and it's no dirty laundry in there, no clothes, one pair of shoes.
We all have to take a permanent marker and mark our water bottles whenever we open one, so they don't just a half one's not just sitting around and
That's true.
Unmarked.
It's true.
So people take the blame.
GPS can't be left up in the center console, or that's considered a passenger fail, and you're
Yes,
reprimanded.
that's
And there's,
Yeah.
there's a lot of
And
there's a lot of
the
rules.
weekly routine is No Tune Tuesday, where you can't sing anything. You can't
Tuesday.
unless you're on stage and we have a show.
You
but
guys
like
sing too much.
we-
We sing jingles and whatever's on our mind way too much, and it gets annoying for
No Tune
other-
Tuesdays. But the rules help keep sanity, I think.
Once again, the band is Philmont. Thanks so much for being here, guys. This is cool.
Thanks for having us.
The full-length album just came out. They're touring this fall, and it's called
Attention.
Nice.
That's right.
Once again, a huge thanks to Philmont for being here. The debut album is called Attention. If you buy it on iTunes, you also get the 5 music videos the band made themselves. It's the Merge Out Loud. My name's Tower. Would love for you to check it out next time we broadcast from the Merge Studios.